Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to late stream. Yeah, work stuff went a bit long, and then my DoorDash order was like an hour late. But, you know, there are worse things in life. But yeah, welcome in. It is lovely to have you here. Smage and Nobu and Josh and Sabs and Greg and anybody who's just having a lurk. It is fantastic to have you here. Sabs, I'm very sorry you had a rough day at work. I hope that watching me be terrible fighting against a single monster for an hour will make you feel better. Because, I mean, that's what happened last stream, and, you know. I don't know, because I was watching on the map, and for like 20 minutes, they didn't move. So, I'm not entirely sure what was up, but you know, it was certainly something. Glad's the dragon. Heck yes. Anyway, let's kill the background music and start up what is likely to be the final stream of Torna the Golden Cup. Thank you for the dudes, Sabs. So, between streams, I didn't do any quest stuff, but I did fill out a lot of the affinity chart for every character. So, the only thing we need to do with Haze is finish crafting her last two items, which we don't even have the recipe yet for, so no issue. I don't know, Trom. I mean, it would explain it. That was a hilarious video, by the way. I'm sorry, Saps. One day I'm gonna boost it to 100% again. Mithra also needs one more item that she can craft, and I need to add everybody to my community. That's a ways off. Minoth, I need to discover a secret area. I know where it is. We'll get there very quickly. And make every item that Minoth can craft. Again, there's a bunch of items that we don't even have the recipe yet. Which makes me think there's more left to this game than I thought, and I may be underestimating things. We'll see. Maybe I'm a fool. For your loving, no more. Bridget, we actually finished. Heck yeah, Bridget. And Aegean, we need to discover 2 more locations. I know where they are. Ooh, that's very exciting, Greg. Don't worry, I didn't get mad. And we need to make every item that Aegean can craft. So there isn't, like, none of that is doable yet. But yeah, I am a bit concerned that I've underestimated how much of the game is left. We'll see. Anyway, I'm angry at this monster that caused us trouble before. I'm gonna fight it. If I lose, I'm just gonna level up as far as I can. I'm 10 levels above. Let me kill you. I forgot about the back kick. Get a potion. still need a bolt. I know I need a light. Although flame bolt is nice. Yeah, let's go photon. And I think I still actually need a wind. So I can get a level 4 special on that. Mitra's dead. Okay, hello.
Do not strain yourself.
I'm sure you
I
can
cannot
do it.
deny. Such agility.
Sorry, I didn't mean to work.
What's the real footing? Poise, stick your line.
This is not going great, but it's not going awfully. Okay, chain attack. We have all 8 elements. Oh, the timing of that. Adam must have died the instant before I initiated this chain attack, which means we're pretty much guaranteed to fail this.
This is the part I like most. Excellent. Elemental burst. Glad you know where that came from.
Yeah, we can get...
I need you up front. Zero blade.
We can get a 3 burst, but we're not going to be able to get 5 or 6, which is what we need for a full burst.
Elemental burst. We need to get it together. Astounding. Haze, deal with it. Great. Don't expect to recover from this. Elemental burst.
Their defense is intact.
Excellent.
Jin, I'm trusting you with this.
Superb. This is the part I like most. Superb.
Now, that was still a lot of damage, but nowhere near enough.
They will need you take your health into consideration.
I'll get us back on even footing.
Rest in peace.
Damn it. As I said, this would be so much easier
We can take them all.
if party members didn't stand behind it when it has an insta-kill back kick. And there's no way to control that behavior. But I said I was only going to do it once, and I have several other quests to attend to.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
For one thing, the quite rare wood item that I was trying to get at the end of last stream is not rare at all, according to the game, but it only seems to spawn in one place. I found it. Wait a second, this is not the place to come for either of those quests. There is still a quest here, where you have to speak to people for information on a group called the Red Lobsters. The Bloody Lobsters. You what? Bloody Lobsters? Never heard of that ingredient. Torna seafood from the sound of it. Probably makes a nice chowder. You what? Not food? Well, if you're sure it's not some kind of ingredient, you should ask an expert. Someone who knows the underworld. Whomst knoweth underworld? Everyone in Torna is nice. I mean, obviously that's not true. Okay, your new emotes are so good. I mean, all of your emotes have always been good, but your new ones are also good. Ah, yeah. You would know lots of people, wouldn't you? Bloody lobsters? Of course Momimi know. Very, very bad people. When Momimi growing up, Mama Pun always say that naughty little Pun gets snatched by bloody lobsters. Scary. Silent Spectre? Name make Momimi do little pee-pee Pun in bats. but sadly have no information for friends. That's the cutest thing. Do little pee-pee pun. Pee-pee pun in hands is just... Oh. Wait, don't tell Momimi. Friends are also Terabad people? If friends buy wares from Momimi, then maybe guilty hearts of friends will be soothed. But yes, the Silent Spectre, an assassin with the bloody lobsters, is somewhere in Oresco. Meme, bloody lobsters? For Deku Deku, sound delicious. Though please wiping off blood before boiling in butter. Meme, not food? Deku Deku properly gutted. I get up to you. I know it's possible to get up there, because I've done it. It's frustrating not to be able to remember. Unless it's just like back here and there's a ladder. And I've been a fool all this time. Okay, at least it's not that simple. Ladder there. Oh. How the heck? Yo, I cannot remember how to get there. And I need to if I'm going to do my planned nearly 100% playthrough.
The first rays of the morning sun. And just like that, all the nightmares wash away.
Heck.
I wonder what's in store for us today.
Chat, what if I cannot be perfect? Oh, also I needed to speak to this guy. I got his wood and his glass and his captain. Hey, you brought the materials. Quick work, helps a lot, thanks. But that just leaves the helmsman. Huh? You got me one of those as well? She's waiting in Yanchik Harbor? You should have said so sooner. I could have been halfway there by now. So this guy's making a ship. But for what reason? I know, but you probably don't. But he's not the one who asked us to do the quest. Oh, so I've got to go to the harbor first. Okay, that's fine. There's another quest out there. So it ain't no biggie. Okay, I'm going to point out something that I hate in games. If I'm climbing a ladder, why are her hands and feet not at the right position for the rungs? They are the people who made the model and who rigged the person climbing. Just rig the climbing animation so that it coincides with your run distance. I know it's probably not that simple, but I also can't imagine it's the most difficult thing to achieve. And I mean, the real reason is because nobody but me pays attention. It is quite a bit of effort for, like, zero payoff. But it would make me happy. And isn't that what all games are supposed to be about? I do really like navigating these rooftops, but they can be fiddly sometimes. Thank you, Sabs. One day when you make a game, I know it'll make me happy. This is not the right way to get there. I know it. I've tried so many times. This is not the way to get there. But I can't remember how to get up there. This is killing me. Well, Sabs, I mean, food is also good. They're up there, and I'm not. That's a terrible conundrum. I'm gonna spend all of today's stream on that. Trying to find people who are impossible to find. Whatever, I'll come back. We need to head to Yanchik Harbor.
Whoosh. Well, shall we continue?
The door has already been dashed, Greg. Thank you. Would you look at that? Thanks to your help, we've got ourselves a ship. Wow, no kidding. She's a beauty. Haha, of course she is. Met her myself, I did. Though there's still a few bits I'd like to polish up, seeing as how I made her in a bit of a hurry. Erok, thank you for the, good lord, 16 months resubscribe? It did, Erok. It was just an hour late, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, Greg. Thank you for the baby shark. Still a few bits I'd like to polish up, seeing as how I made her in a bit of a hurry. Well, now, she's much grander than I'd expected. Oh, there's Miss Makila. Sabs, I won't have to repaint it if I just lean into the dashed-up aesthetic. Allow me to introduce you. This is your new helmswoman, Miss What? You? Helmswoman? Hey there, sonny boy. Still skint as a badger, I see. You know each other? Know each other? She used to sponge off of my master's charity once upon a time. Since then, we keep meeting. Well, anyhow, she's a great smuggler. She'll get anything anywhere, though obviously for a considerable fee. Mind not painting me like I'm some miserly old gold digger, dear? Your master asked me to work with you, so be civil. And so to business. What are we to be smuggling today? Weapons? Bullion? I've got a policy against carrying monsters, just so you're aware. They just make so much racket. Stop being daft, it's people, okay? Oh no, have I unwittingly assisted in a slave trade? The fighting's reached our shores, so I want to be ready to help evacuate the townsfolk when the time comes. That's much more wholesome. Obviously, this one boat isn't enough, but even one's a start. I'll try to make more later as well. I'm sorry to hear that, Erok. I really hope it gets better. So you'll run like a scared rat and leave Torna to sink. You don't get it. So long as Torna survive, wherever they settle again will be home enough. Okay then. So what we're actually smuggling is a nation. Really now, sonny boy? You know what? I like the cut of your jib. Very good, I'll pitch in with your venture. Right then, let's see what we're working with. I see. So a queen's been building boats to help his countrymen. Don't give me too much credit. I just want to do whatever I can, that's all. The way I see it, there's only so much leaders can do in a crisis. If we wait for them to act, help might come too late. I think you're too humble. Not many people would take it upon themselves to put a plan like this into action. Oh gosh, thanks. I think the key thing is that you can't wait for a perfect solution, or you might end up waiting forever. I cannot tell if he's a visionary or simply somewhat deluded. I just think if you keep at it, then eventually you'll get there. You just have to believe in yourself. It's all about self-confidence, huh?
Much appreciated.
Well done, us.
And our community continues to grow, far beyond what's strictly necessary. Whoa, check it out, Mick. He really made a brand new boat. Aren't you glad we came? I mean, Josh, what he said was, wherever Torna survive will be home enough. Which I think is a much more pleasant way of thinking about it. Aren't you glad we came? Milton and Mikhail are just... They're just such cute kids. And this is Mr. Green Barrels, or I believe actually Mrs. Green Barrels? Mac is a lady. Not fun. Hello all. Sadly, investigation of Mac still takes some more time. Friends should also use time to go back to Oresco and help other people in need. There are many things that require Friends' expertise, like Oasis or build shelter or whatever his deal of that Orion check. Mac strongly feel culprit in case is someone who live in Royal Capital, so please to cause stir and flush out. So yeah. In spite of having popped all the green barrels, we're not actually in a position to finish this quest yet.
With all my might.
See?
But
I
there's
knew you
another
could do it.
Barney stone. You ain't escaping, Barney.
Oh, I think we've been spotted.
Really, Laura? You really think we've been spotted? What gave it away? Big four. Hello, Stitch. Stitch, I will not be doing a Malos cosplay. I would love to see your Malos cosplay one day. I mean, I've seen one that you weren't satisfied with, even though you really should have been because it looked really good if I remember. Or maybe it wasn't Malos. Okay, so one thing I will say, if I had infinite money, I would have a unique PNG tuber for every single game I played. I enjoyed doing it so much with Deltarune.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Astronomer's Pot, a new recipe for Adam. Rough week, Stitch. I hope it gets better. I'm literally gonna look this up. I hate it. Let's go how to
Well, shall we continue?
get on top of in. No. No one's actually answering the question. Heck. Okay, I'll figure it out. I think for finishing the one quest, we still need to speak to this dude. And then I think if we continue the main quest, it will open up the last few side quests that are remaining. There we go. That's neat, Josh. I had that bug a while ago, and it was awful. Oh ho ho ho! It looks like everything worked out quite well, I see. Well, young lady, how about you? Do you know yet what you want to accomplish? No, I don't quite yet, but I know I'll be thinking about it. Up until now, I was focused on survival. That didn't leave much time for setting goals and personal objectives. I see. Well, there's no shame in that. Whichever way the world turns, I hope you'll always stay true to yourself. One must be strong yet supple. That phrasing could apply to water, no? It bends around obstacles yet does not break. No, Aegean. Water breaks, like, immediately. Water is famous for breaking into tiny droplets. Truly, yours is a most interesting mind. I do wish we could make time to talk at our leisure. I mustn't. I have my... Don't fidget so, Aegean. You are not a mere instrument for responding to my orders and demand. You can do as you please. Exactly, Aegean. His Majesty can perfectly well make do with just me for it. Sir Aegean, was it? Is it perhaps that you don't believe we could become fast friends? Not at all. Let us retire now, for there is much to speak of, kind sir. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with water.
Why, thanks.
But saying water doesn't, like, bend but don't break applies to water, no, that sounds much more like something like a willow tree. I do get what you mean, Stitch. Xenoblade 2 is much more willing to be a bit silly.
Don't forget me!
Like that, yes, Stitch. Okay. I have to figure out how to get up there. But I can't yet. So I'm just going to continue the main quest. Which... Like, this doesn't get us to the end of the game quite yet. And I think will give us a few more things to do as well. But if I remember correctly, I quite liked this cutscene.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Oh,
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on, don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
See?
You understand, don't
Let
you?
me see if I can fix that,
what you
Trom.
need to do to help Adam?
Let me know if that's any better.
make me a promise that you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah, I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do.
Okay. So, either intentionally or unintentionally, I seem to
Surprisingly
have
diligent.
duplicated my
You need
capture
some help?
card sound.
Nah.
Um,
Just killing
so
time.
you were hearing two of
If you
those
wanna
kind of
talk,
simultaneously.
I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is, but I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones. Call
Interesting.
it Blade's intuition.
Sounds kind of vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You're both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
They go fast. Shit, it's a Chaos Emerald. I do love that moment when the Torna Titan changes.
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
So, we get a new recipe for Minoth, as we do with almost every chapter. And in the background, the shape of the Tornan Titan has changed. Lovely little detail there.
It was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
So I just want to craft that quickly, and I'm gonna level up, and I'm gonna kill that cow.
Time to roll up the old sleeves.
Reese's item discovery, right?
I think
Sure.
it turned out rather well.
I'll take one of them.
Let's polish up the structure. Pretty solid, if I say so myself.
Success!
I don't think there's anything else that's super useful. Except a couple of hollow charms would be lovely.
Pretty good. All 3, 2, 1. Pretty good, all things considered.
Wait, what seems like a bad idea, Stitch? Malos is waiting for us in the Tornan core, right? That's right. The way to the Titan's core lies beyond the Dana Desert and through the Holy Gate of Iltana. It's a highly important location to the Kingdom of Torna, so there are usually multiple safety measures. But Malos must have used the seal to blow past all of them. We have to hurry. Yes. The Tornan Titan has assumed its true form. But, Stitch, we have the power of friendship. We don't have much time. And I don't care. I'm gonna be over-leveled for the final boss, and I don't care, because this is what it takes
I fight for my friends.
to beat one single... I said cow. It's actually an elk.
What an incredible feeling.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
I did not, Stitch. I killed an enormous and dangerous beast.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Okay, and then I'm also going to put on those charms I just created, which refill our specials, but also give 20% party gauge,
having this.
which is huge.
I'm quite a fan of these. An aficionado, you could say.
All right, follow my lead.
This should make for bracing exercise.
See, if we could all stay to the front or to the side, it would be fun. Okay, let's get a dark in as soon as we can. Or not, apparently. Yeah, I completely agree, Stitch. This is a massive improvement over the base game, which I did enjoy, but had some objective problems. Definitely got fire, I've got water, I've got ice, I've got wind, I've got stone, do I have lightning? I've got lightning. Even with this level advantage. Oh, I am going to break something. I hate this fight so much.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
We can't lose here.
I cannot express to you how much I hate fighting this monster.
We must consider our options carefully.
We're not done yet.
And I'm fairly confident I'm making the same mistake I always do, which is that it has Elemental Awakening, and every orb I give it is making it more dangerous. But damn it, I like chain attacks.
If your heart falls, perhaps the rear guard will suit.
Okay, but Adam, you standing behind there while you're getting pelted is not helping things. Oh my god!
Master Minnox, snap out of it. Hey, let's go. Spirits of the air, bend to my will. Starlight, strike. Sorry, no. Mighty gust.
Star Slash.
Lightning buster.
You want to be the driver?
Shit.
You think you'd be helping me?
Here I come.
Great.
Midnight Sun. An excellent decision. I waited patiently. Swift
Stitch, you are 0% of the problem. Let me be clear about that. Okay. Chain attack, everybody's involved. We've got all 8 elements. This is as well as it could go. That doesn't mean I'm going to win. That means if I can't win like this, I've really got to change up my strategy.
No mercy. Minnox.
This is the part I like most.
Super elemental burst.
Plenty more where that came from.
Super.
Jin, I need you up front.
Zero Blade.
Super.
It's not over. Not by
Super.
Elemental burst.
This is the part I like most.
Yeah, I corrected myself at some point, Stitch. Doesn't actually matter which one we do now.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Ice Revolution.
Elemental burst.
We're already doing a lot of damage.
Mithra, take over.
Magnificent.
May I follow?
Bridget.
Beltane blade.
Elemental burst.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Magnificent.
Ice Revolution.
Elemental burst.
Full burst. Chill stroke.
Photon haze. I need to harden.
Yes! Oh.
Magnificent.
Midnight Sun.
Excellent decision.
Enemy down.
The end has come for you.
Now that's what I call decisive.
My
Gone all
lord,
out,
that was a
where would
difficult
Adam
fight.
left you?
Get thee to a nunnery indeed. I assume that's an Othello reference, but I haven't read Othello in a very, very long time. Ophelia isn't Othello, right? Hamlet. Heck. I forget my Shakespeare. Ham.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Y'all are all being very clever today. Also, over here, there's another bar you
I
can
know the
take.
drill.
Smage, I don't even remember what I said. And whatever the implications, they were probably unintended. Would you prefer that my mean implications be intended? Hi, big lady. I mean, Trom, that would have worked well.
The suspense is killing me.
You know, I'm just trying to think. I don't know if I've ever read Hamlet. I've just read a book that's based on Hamlet, and I watched The Lion King, which, I mean, is sufficient, but unless that's not Hamlet. Is that Macbeth? That's Macbeth. Damn it. Oh, Chad, I'm mixing up all my Shakespeare. No, I am thinking of Hamlet. Lion King is Hamlet. I see that. Flying Fortress Desmore. That is the last unique monster that we're looking for. And I don't quite remember how to get up there. The easiest place to try to find it from. You see, you would think down would help, but I'm not sure down does help. Oh no, it does. So yeah, Turquoise Plaza is what we're looking for.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
And he comes here.
We're not just going to let you walk all over us.
Zach, I'll play Xenosaga someday. I mean, stream. Maybe I won't stream. Maybe I'll just play. Now, in spite of this guy being 7 levels higher than Ophelia, I generally find him easier. Because, to the best of my knowledge, he does not have Elemental Awakening. Stitch, you're not. You're completely acceptable. And also lovely and wonderful. Also, hi, Zach. I don't think I actually said that part. There's no point to this. We've already got the elemental orbs, but I just want to get a nuclear blast in there. I like a lot of that. Including, but not limited to, his chillness. Minna, you get us around this thing.
Don't expect I shall leave it in your capable hands.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Ice revolution. Elemental burst.
I hope y'all are seeing how much easier this dude is, in spite of being technically much more difficult. Just because my playstyle leans so heavily into elemental attacks and orbs and chain attacks, anyone with elemental awakening is just impossible for me to beat.
Elemental burst. Obstinate thing. Magnificent. Ice revolution. Magnificent.
No mercy. Terminal flash.
Magnificent.
This is the part I like most.
Elemental burst. Full burst.
Will-o'-the-wisp.
Star
Ray
slash.
of
Ice revolution.
This guy, by the way, is actually very good for level grinding if you have any reason to do so. You shouldn't. If you're strong enough to beat him, you're strong enough to win, to finish the game. But if for some reason you do want to level grind, he's great. But he gives you a lot of experience, a lot of good items.
Could have been avoided.
And
Your power in check. Nicely done.
oops. And since you can overkill him, you can get quite a bit out of him. I actually want to see if there are any good accessories I can put on any. Specifically, I want to see if I can boost Laura's HP a little bit more. Nope. Got the best gear vest I can currently put on. And the infantry vest doesn't do much. Okay. In spite of what we said, I am going to go back to the capital. I think... Yes, there are some more side quests. Some side quests opened up while we were on the way to the next area.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
We're here to help people, Mithra. Heck. And, in fact, Milton is one of the side quests. It's a promise, yeah? No backseat. What's going on here? Hayes! Do you think you could teach me needlework? Needlework, of course. But this is very sudden. If you need something sewed, you could just give it to me. No, it's okay. I want to do it myself. But I suck. There's no getting away from that, so you gotta help me. This is unusually conscientious of you. Thank you, Tron. I made a promise. I have to see it through. Well then, what kind of thing would you like to learn to make? I don't know yet. You should pick a pattern you like for your first attempt. Maybe a favorite food item or an animal? In that case, he's gonna say Master Adam or something. You'd never be able to pull that off, no. Shut up, I know that. I was gonna say the Torna emblem. It's fairly intricate, but why not? Let's give it a go. Really? Wait, are you serious, Stitch? Weird. Okay, so I heard the sound alert. So that... Did you hear that? Okay. So basically, I have my capture card as one source. I have my desktop audio as another source. The desktop audio includes everything from OBS, including the capture card, which is why you were getting the reverb. If I turn off desktop audio, I don't get reverb, but I also don't get sound alert. I am going to have to figure this out. Yeah, the problem is, Smage, if I shut off the capture card, you'll hear the volume's going to drop way too low. Because what's coming through desktop audio is like maybe 1/10 of capture card volume. This is with that turned on. Oh no, it's worse. If I mute the capture card, then it no longer comes through OBS, which means it's no longer considered part of desktop audio. Yeah, I've just got to figure stuff out. Essentially, I would like to make Triggerfire its own audio source. But that's a whole other thing. Ta-da to you too, Stitch. Anyway, I will figure this out another time. Simple Handkerchief could be doable as a first project. Well, this is chaotic, Stitch, so it's appropriate. We need the right materials. With the thread I have to hand, I don't think we'll be able to match the colors. If you don't have it, we'll just go get what you need. That's better than making do. Okay then, we'll need 3 golden sand cocoons, 3 cotton branches, and 2 sprigs of bladed holly. Thank you, Sabs. I'll do that. Yes, I think that should do. Just get me those and I'll take care of them. Golden sand cocoons? Wasn't Master Adam talking about those the other day? What did he say again? That they're made by some rare bugs that live in the stream sand corridor? Exactly right, Milton. It's not the easiest material to find, but we'll try to get ourselves some before too long. Thanks, Hayes. And Mithra, I guess. It's fine. I'll find a way for you to return the favor with interest. Hey, no fair. That'll teach you to be cheeky in future. You better appreciate what I'm doing here. Aww. Mikhail and Milton are so cute.
I've got this. And Geo has a quest for us? Oh,
it's you guys. You're really making a name for yourselves lately. I heard about the evacuation ship you helped put together. People can't seem to stop talking about it. I hope they're saying good things, though I suspect the truth is a little more complicated than that. Haha, you're a sharp one. Of course, there are lots of folks who are real grateful to you. People like being prepared for an emergency. But there are plenty of people who can't or won't leave the city. Something should be done to help them. No should, something will be done. Marumo is chairman of commerce here. Role include obligation to make sure all folk able to live restful, peaceful lives. To that end, Marumo have wonderful idea. Only had to skip 5 meetings to come up with idea. What we need is impregnable shelter. I'm not so sure you should be skipping all those meetings. Marumo will read minutes of meetings later. Or not. Anyway, that not current action point. Certainly like the idea of building an emergency shelter in the middle of town. Seems like you lot could help. First thing we need for shelter is help of builder. Maybe ask Wayton? Wayton? The name is familiar. Isn't he Lyta's father? Remember how her blade named the Way Tree in honor of him? You know Lyta? I should have guessed. You've got the right Wayton. At any rate, he's one of the district's foremost artisans, but he's tricky. Hehehe, no worry. Marumo and Wayton are walkie stroll buddies. He definitely lend hand to endeavor. Okay then, we'll go and talk to Wayton, I guess. Just you today? This is unusual. Okay then. Don't go out of your way trying to find Milton. Just savor the peace and quiet. Aw, but they're friends. Well, we're off. See you later.
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity.
Hi, Wayton. Aye, I know Marumo, but even if I wanted to help you, which I don't, I couldn't. Won't help nobody who helped them as ran away from the capital. Not even Prince Adam, begging your pardon. You run around telling people that what they want to hear, but you don't have no interest in actually protecting us. Sir, did you not see what happened when your city was actually in danger? People who want to save everyone end up saving no one. That's where you're headed, mark my words. There, said my piece. Get off home. Sir, I will punch you in the neck. And you will deserve it. Yeah, I have to say I saw this coming. This isn't going to be easy. Wayton's as old school as they come. Stubborn old goat, that one. Lyta usually acts as an intermediary, but... Wait, I seem to remember him mentioning that Lyta was the reason he couldn't leave the camp. Could it be that he's just worried about her? It can't be easy when your only daughter is off adventuring. I hate to trouble you, but if you run into Lyta somewhere on your travels, could you ask her to pay a visit home? She's probably in Gormott. How do I know? Because that's where I told her to go. Go to Gormott. See the world. Well, I can get there. But how do I get up there? Chat, this is driving me bonkers. I know there's a way up there. It's not from this side of the world. Gosh darn it. Stitch! Or anybody else who's played this game, do you remember how to get up onto the roof? Anyway. What I can do is go get those cocoons from Milton.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Yeah, that's what I vaguely remember as well, Stitch, but... Whee! I don't think you're meant to be level 64 when you come here. I think this is still meant to be like a slight challenge.
This is becoming addictive.
Anyway, let's quickly swing by Gormott. Last I saw, Lyta was right over here, but she may have moved.
A hop, skip, and a jump later.
Even on familiar ground, we
Yep.
must stay vigilant.
Did I ever talk to you, Zenma? Even to a Gormati like me, the Aegis's attack on the Tornan capital city was a tragedy. Of course, the damage from the attack itself was awful, but I'm worried about the political implications too. Morardain and Gormott are on good terms, but I know less about our relationships with other places. You see, Gormott is made up of a bunch of different families, and that's what our social structure... Yeah, I pressed the button bugs. All the family chiefs have their own way of thinking too. It can be tough to establish and maintain consent. I've got a bad feeling about what would happen if other countries were to prod at those brittle relationships too hard. Okay, Lyta, where did you get off to? Wait, what? Oh! You're not Lyta. But there's a treasure trove. Secrets.
The suspense is killing me.
You're not Lyta. What up? A newbie driver? Now you come to mention it, I did see a ridiculously bubbly driver. The blade was kind of a buzzkill. They were talking about heading out of Taragoth village and trying to climb the Titan's neck or something. I don't remember their names. It was lunchtime, so I was more interested in slaying a few rice balls. Well, Titan's neck is way over here. I will say,
Pleasant stroll.
I was always sad that
Where shall we
there
head to
was
next?
no way to climb up there. It would have been so cool to explore up there. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Here to explore the Titan's neck too? Or not? Lovely as that sounds, there's actually some stuff going on that we wanted to discuss. No need to be so cryptic, Laura. Let's just cut to the chase. We need your help, Lyta. You need me? Oh, don't tell me. Some kind of spicy food eating contest? Haha, I can't think of anything worse, to be perfectly honest. Someone suggested a contest like that, there'd be an atom-shaped hole in the door before you could blink. Okay, it's not that. What's this all about then? It was an amusing diversion, but you mentioned cutting to the chase? My dad said that? Architect's sakes, I'm so sorry about him. He's a toughie. No need to apologize. He's a straight talker and I respect that. The handyman Geo seemed to think that worrying about his only daughter has weighted his hackles up a bit. Oh, you think so? Can't imagine that would make Dad so angry, though. Back when Kada named the Way Tree after him, you used the words grumpy and stubborn, right? Yeah, I did say that. But that stuff he said to you was a bit beyond grumpy. Something to do with the Blade Malas setting his sights on the capital, perhaps? Oh, Kada, what should I do? I'm still on my journey of self-improvement. You're going to go home, right? There's no reason not to go back to help these people. Yeah, thanks, Kada. You're the best. You always know what to do. Okay then. I guess I'll see you back at the capital. Seriously, it would be so cool to get up there. Yeah, it's very important to mug for the camera. Make sure everybody knows that you're the important one. Did I remember? Stitch has caused a thought to happen in my brain. Also, hi, Kingfisher.
A hop, skip, and a jump later.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Is there a ladder back here, maybe, that gets you up to the end? No! Man, I thought that was it. Bother me as much as you like, I'm not going to be changing my mind. Go home. Oh well, I guess I'll just leave then. Lyta? What on all rest? I heard you were worried about me, so here I am. How are you doing, Dad? Is everything alright? Aye, you? Never better, all thanks to Kada and these lovely people. This lot? I owe them my life, Dad. They helped me when I was in a tight spot. They picked me up and set me straight. You don't say. They told me the capital was in trouble. And I know how you always treat the buildings you make like your children. So it must have been tough, huh? Seeing your children destroyed right in front of your eyes like that? You're not wrong, lass. Just remembering that day is... well, let's just say I don't care to. Makes me want to strangle someone. Either that bastard as did it, or me as couldn't do naught about it. That's not true, Dad. There's plenty you can do. You can use your skills to help people. You can make it right. I'm so sorry I wasn't here when it happened. I should have been. It's okay, lads. So for this shelter of yours, the best way to go is to expand the inn's basement. I just need the right materials. Wait, so does that mean you'll help? I'm not going to refuse the folks who saved my daughter's life. Thank you so much, Dad. Wow, quite the change of heart. People are truly splendid in their complexity. Hey everyone, Dad says we need to gather muscle branches again, you bastards. Bismuth slabs, puzzle tree wood, and deer wood and alloy sheeting. We need a certain amount of each. I'm sure we'll need a lot of materials in order to build a nice, strong shelter. Dad's going to go to the inn to plan the construction, so he said we should take the stuff there when we get it. Leave it to us, we'll find those materials in no time at all. I'll do as much as I can to lend a hand. For now, I'll ask around and see if there's anyone else who wants to help. Adam, I meant what I said before, but even so, I must thank you for helping my daughter. I'm doing this job because of the debt I owe you for that. Thank you all the same. I won't begrudge you your opinion of me. Thank you for your help, Wayton. Okay, how much do I need? Oh, I don't... Okay, this is one of those where I just need to give a certain amount total. So I may not need any muscle branch. Which is good news, because muscle branches are butt. I'll help you in a second, Milton. Oh. Easy peasy. That should do it, I'll get to work. Starting work, are you? This might cause a fair bit of disruption to your business, Fred. Don't worry about that, Wayton. You're doing us all a big favor. Just concentrate on your work. I'll hang a sign to let people know we'll be closed for a little while. That works. Cheers. I can lend a hand too, Dad. Opens, closes, it'll do right enough. Woohoo! Way to go, Dad. This is our shelter. This incredible, dooriest door Marumo ever seen. Cannot imagine it break ever. Would you like to test that? Feel free to give it a good old whack. That okay? How hard should Marumo hit? Marumo turns out to be, like, the second most being in Allrest's history. Smashes the door in one hit. Whoa, stop, stop, stop. It's not a toy. Feeling tired, Laura? Yeah, no, I'm just having a bit of a moment. It feels like there's been more downs than ups lately. Starting to think that there's no hope for us after all. But look, sometimes hope's not misplaced after all. All you have to do is keep it burning. Tornans are a hardy folk. They don't give up when it's dark. Sometimes they're all the stronger for it. So don't go feeling like the world's resting on your shoulders alone. We're here too, and we're more than capable. We're not just defenseless little pups. We show spirit. We rally together and make difference. This shelter will take a weight off of our minds. Now we can fight without fear of the worst case scenario. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt, but Wayton would like to discuss the building of the next shelter. Already? We only just got done with this one. I've never heard that, Stitch. I like that. No time like present. Gathering of funds is also issue. So much to do. Jin, Hayes, have you got a mow? What's the matter? So this is just an idea, okay? I don't know if we'd be able to do it, but when the war is over, why don't we build a house together? A house? I want to help people the way you've helped me. I've been mulling it over, but I just couldn't think of anything. Then I had a brainwave. It might be nice to build a house for war orphans. Somewhere they can call home. Maybe I'm just being silly. I think that's wonderful, my lady. Indeed, there's a lot of people to take care of, though. It could get expensive. You're right. First we'd need money to build the house, then we'd have to find some way to support us all. We have $600,000 in loose change. I think we're okay. But even if it doesn't work out, having something to strive for might help you keep your spirits up. I think so too. Wouldn't it be nice to have a big family at last, Lady Laura? Big family. When you put it like that, I'm kind of impatient to make it happen now. Thanks, guys. I was convinced you were going to laugh at me. We would never laugh at your dreams. Except that one, like with the clowns. We laughed at that dream. When all this is over, why don't we talk to Adam about it? He'd help us out for sure. Yeah, I plan to. So let's do our utmost to protect Torna and make it happen. I didn't say loose change is a bad thing. Let change be as loose as it wants to be. Minoff, what is your problem?
How reliable?
You have my thanks.
And who's this? Ged is apparently ready to declare his support for us. Stitch, we both know that's not true.
I'm glad it all worked out.
That's everything we need. Shall we get started right away? Yeah. This is impossible. I feel like I'm just stabbing myself in the fingers over and over again. Doing this stupid emblem was a big mistake. This is bad. This is incredibly bad. So you're a little ham-fisted. Why not try something easier? You don't understand. That would be pointless. It doesn't matter how difficult it is, I have to do this. It's this or bust. Don't be so dramatic. You don't get it. You're like, oh, he'll get there someday, but who knows how long that'll take? I have to be good at this right now. I don't have time to waste. Come on, Milton. Listen, why don't I make you an example to follow first? I'll sew the Torna emblem onto one of my usual talismans, so you've got something to work off of, alright? That might work. Thank you, Hayes, you're the best. Just leave it to me. Scooty Boot? Hello. God, I forgot how good your name is. Wait. Okay, Ged's around the corner. Felt time to come home to the capital for a while. Things have been rough lately. I was worried about my old man. But it seems you lot helped him out while I was away. Thanks. When I went to see him, he was still indifferent to me. He said a quick hello and then went right back to his invention. Oh, old inventor man is his papa. Oh well, maybe that'll never change.
Well, this is awkward.
Okay. I need to find a way onto the roof, because frankly it's kind of a cool quest, and also I want to 100% it, but I can't spend all my time looking for a ladder to the roof. It feels like it has to be back here. This is the only place that makes sense. Okay, it's not something weird like that. Yeah, I know. I know, Stitch. I never remember having this much trouble finding this. I never remember getting onto the roof being a difficult task. I have to, like, go along this inner wall? I do. That's awful.
It's a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Okay. Yeah, I have to get onto that roof. I think it's way easier than I've been imagining. Yeah, if I could just get onto this roof, I'm fine. Come on, Laura. There we go. And then you come across here. There we go. Boy,
Nighttime.
that was not
I do
intuitive.
love a bit of peace and quiet.
I want to rest now.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Hey! This is the guy who we forced to go undercover. Bloody lobsters, you say? Of course I know the name. Merc group from Sia. Bunch of crazy bastards, a lot of them. Assassinations, covert ops, you name it. The sort who dig in the muck and find blood, as my gran used to say. But your info's out of date, pals. The Silent Spectre left the Lobsters about 2 years back. It was a real mess. They don't like quitters, you see. A lady friend of the Spectre got offed. A lot of people died. And the Spectre disappeared. Well, kinda. He runs a handyman business now. Yeah, Geo. Wouldn't have thunk it, would you? Yeah, it turns out Geo is an ex-assassin. There. You helped me out before, so I figured I owe you this much. Some friendly advice. Be careful who you deal with. Not everyone's as nice as me. Remember that. I mean, you're not nice, so... Wait a second, I thought Geo... Geo normally hangs out outside the store. Geo, where are you? Oh, okay, he's not back there. He's just moved to a slightly different spot, right? Right? Okay, cool. I thought this was going to give me the run around again. Oh yeah, I needed to tell Jerry first. I need to sell Geo out. Good day, mates. Any leads? Well, yes, but I think there's been some kind of mistake. A mistake? Wait, don't tell me the culprit's someone I know. Out with it. I want to know who did it. Tell me right now or so help me. Look, just chill out. The name we got was Geo the Handyman. You must know him too. Geo? Oh, but he didn't kill your sister. Actually, it was the opposite. Bloody hell. Hold on. Sorry it fell to you to break the news. I don't care, and you shouldn't either. If I hadn't stepped up, I'm pretty sure Jun would have cut the guy's head off. What idiotic flight of fancy is that? Come on now. That kind of attitude won't do, Jun. You're right, apologies. Let's stop squabbling and get to Geo's place. Quick. Well, Geo's dead. It's fine, he had a good run. He lived to what, like 26? I hoped you'd be quaking in your boots, but you're as calm as can be, ain't ya? You really are a merciless killer. Think what you like. Smage, what happened? I've just been waiting for this day to come for a long time. I'm ready to face it. Tell me you did it. I want to hear you say you killed her. As good as, if it wasn't for my reckless ambitions, she'd still be here. Oh. Wait, I thought you were ready to launch the rocket, like, yesterday, Smage. Why did I think we'd be able to be together? It was unbearably naive and reckless. She used to talk about how there was someone she wanted to support, someone with a dream of a better life. It's all ancient history now. Just get it over with. I won't stop you. I deserve it. Everyone else who was involved is dead and gone. Just me left. Smage, I'm so confused. Far was saying, like yesterday, don't launch the rocket without me. Which I took to mean that would be a possibility. Apparently not. Kill me now. Put an end to it. You'll get your revenge and maybe the architect will accept my attempts at atonement. Prepare yourself. Stop. I'll help Geo. My lord, what do you mean? We have to stop Jerry. Don't even think about getting in my way. I've waited too long for this.
I think we've been spotted.
Worth noting, this man is higher level than the Aegis. better at dodging. Yeah, let's chain attack him.
Now I'll show him. Me first, then. My lady, go ahead. We're not done yet. Twilight Striker.
Magnificent.
May I follow?
Bridget.
Wheel of
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
This is far from over.
Magnificent.
Jin, I need you up front.
Zero blade. Down.
We're not done yet.
Killing him is not enough. We have to kill him all the way down.
Elemental burst.
Don't expect to recover from this. I shall leave it in your capable hands, Leon.
Magnificent.
Obstinate thing.
Magnificent.
Ice revolution.
Elemental burst.
We're not done yet. Torna Flash.
Elemental burst.
May I follow?
Bridget.
Beltane Blade.
Magnificent.
Yeah, Jerry.
Obstinate.
He's indignant.
Magnificent.
Ice revolution.
Magnificent.
We're not done yet.
I like that this is just in the inventor's workshop.
Full burst.
Photon Edge. Heat
Superb.
We cracked it.
I guess we'll stick with these.
Out of stock, it seems.
Great.
We can't use this
Enemy
anymore.
down.
Overconfidence leads to
that.
carelessness.
What I wouldn't give for a nice midday.
Enough now. Look, guys, I appreciate the sentiment, but I deserve to die at this man's. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, it's just that my death is the only possible atonement for my sins. Atonement, he says. Is that why you've been giving people help without accepting anything in return? I'm not pretending I think it's enough. You think dying would be? You really think that's what my sister would have wanted? It's truth, mate. You don't want to die to make amends. You want to die so you can stop feeling so guilty. I don't give a rat's fart whether you live or die. But pissing on what she would have wanted, I can't forgive that. Sir, you only say that because we murdered you 16 times over. When you stop feeling sorry for yourself, come find me and we'll discuss our strategy. Strategy? For what? For wiping the bloody lobsters out once and for all, mate. You and me. This thing won't be done until we do. I'm not up to much on my own, but if you find yourself some free time, I could use an extra pair of hands. You're off your rocker. Wait, you're serious? Huh? What are you lot doing there? Has Brawly fight ceased? Marumo very worried, so came as fast as possible. What happened? It's kind of a lot to explain. I'm sorry if we caused any concern. Everything seems to be in order now. Changing the past, eh? Easier said than done. In the end, I wonder if we're all just victims of fate. Tell me, Minoth. Does that serene outlook have anything to do with your transformation into a flesh-eater? Not like you to be so direct. Thinking of giving it a go yourself? I'm merely interested, as one blade to another. Well, drop it. You don't want to end up like me.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
A little bit early, Trom. We'll get there. You don't want to end up like me, a lousy mongrel. Is that truly how you feel? You can't claim to speak for everyone. At least it must be different when one goes into it of one's own accord. What are you saying? If you think of yourself as a mongrel, that's how people will see you. You should try looking on the bright side. Always with that positivity, Adam. If you want things to go well, you have to visualize it first. Give me strength. I swear being around you lot is going to drive me around the bend.
How reliable.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah, exactly that, Trom. But more royal, apparently.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Few people
This
have
one I'm quite proud of.
more things.
I've made it with
Waste
love.
items, let's start with that.
May it serve you well.
I don't think I ever saw that, Trom. That sounds amazing.
Does it suit your tastes?
And that should have given... Yep. Finishes
I've
up
improved this strength.
Hayes' affinity
I
chart.
owe it to Lady Laura. And everyone else, too.
Gives
I
Aegean
cannot disregard my support duties either.
another point. In fact, we can finish up Aegean's affinity chart pretty quickly if I remember where the last secret area is, which I think I do. Hayes is wonderful. I like when Hayes
I
is.
think we've been spotted.
So, I'm still confused about this lady. I thought I had beaten every unique monster. I really thought I'd beaten every one of them. Wait. There's one in a place we can't get to yet. Okay, that would make sense. Survive the drop. Just about. Oh, I think I was wrong. I don't think this is the last stream. I'm remembering how long the last
With
area
all my
is.
See? I knew you could do it. You're coming with me, treasure.
Water, serve my will.
That's such a weird little thing. Like, it's kind of cool. But he just makes some water come out in order for you to reach this.
Water, serve my will.
which gets you, I think... Yes. The third secret area.
So beautiful.
The Millennium
This
Grotto.
is why I love Orest.
Indeed. It's almost overwhelming.
And I was wrong. This doesn't finish off Aegeans, but it gets us closer for Minna.
Right. Who wants to go digging?
What does Aegean need? Discover locations. Okay. We're still making good progress here. But even if I do a long stream, I doubt I'll be able to finish
This is
today.
becoming addictive.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
This is becoming addictive.
Nature makes a fine ally.
And then there's one last Barney Star,
Spoiling for a
which I'd actually forgotten about. I thought there were only the three.
Now that's more like they block ready to unleash an elemental attack.
Man, this is not difficult at this level. Haze reaches trust level S3.
Suspense is killing me.
Once you get to S, you can go further beyond, and it's appropriate that that is in fact what we just got, S3. As the affinity goes higher and higher beyond S, the blades auto attack. Although we can also give Blaze a better core chip potentially. I want something with a moderate block rate. Yeah, we can actually get make Haze much better. We can make Jin pretty solid. Like, we lose some of the critical rate, but for a lot of auto attack. I want to maintain Mithra's critical rate. It's so important to her playstyle. And block rate isn't crucial. Both of these are evasion tanks, but I still don't want to drop it from 40%. Yeah, I'm going to leave them where they are for now. And let's go back to Milton.
Even on familiar ground, we...
How's this for an example piece? Hopefully it's a bit easier to work from. Yeah, I think I can do this. I just have to copy your stitches. You can take your time with it. Just go one stitch at a time, okay? Yep, I'm gonna get it this time. I did it! Mick! Look, I can embroider now. I know I'm not very good, but I still tried and succeeded. Well, I held up my end of the promise. I learned how to do needlework. That means you gotta give me a smile. Milton is too pure for this world. Don't you ever give up? Nope. When something's important, you can't let it slip away. Otherwise, you just regret it forever. Look, sometimes things are tough and you can't do anything about it. That's when you gotta just, like, smile it away. I know that the bad stuff sticks with you, and some of it you're never going to get rid of. But you have to find a way to conquer it somehow. If you don't, it'll keep piling up. I'm right there with you, Mikhail. Let's take it one day at a time. Whatever happens, we'll smile it away. Together, yeah? And if there's anyone who looks like they're in trouble, well, we'll do our best to help them out. Like good people do. Like Master Adam and Laura. And Hugo, who everyone seems to forget is here. What a wonderful plan. I'll help you. I'm actually something of an expert at making people smile. I think we're good for now. Nobody here is feeling particularly bad at the moment, except Mikhail, who we forgot about. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. But you know, actually, I suddenly feel like I need to smile. Really? Stupid. See? Mick needs a smile as well. Wait. He's such a cheeky brat. But maybe that's what we need. And yeah, after all this time, Milton and Mikhail join as supporters.
You have our gratitude.
You can rest easy now.
Ooh, pouch expansion kit. Not using a lot of pouch items, but, you know, when you got it, you may as well use it. Wait, Miracle Parfait? Did Mithra just get an actually good food item? I don't know, Trump. This Hugo sounds like a neat person. If only we could meet him someday.
Time to roll up the old sleeves.
My cooking will make you howl for more. And that's a promise.
Nest extract is pretty easy to come by. Enough that I'm actually going to quickly grab some.
Even on familiar ground, we must...
As I said, I do want to try to get everybody's affinity charts full up.
These guys should be no problem. If your heart falters, perhaps the rear guard would suit.
We got one. I think there's another nest hereabouts. There is.
Stay alert, everyone.
This shouldn't take long.
There we go. But we don't need to do that right now. I'm going to head to the Holy Gate of Altana. The next main quest location.
Malos will be waiting inside.
I believe so, but it's got me thinking.
I mean, Aegean
What
is
is his aim
Stitch.
in doing this? Can it just be carnage for its own sake?
Mithra, maybe you understand this better, as an Aegis.
No. I might have the same power, but that's all we have in common.
Could it be a reflection of something in the depths of Amalthus's mind, perhaps?
I really don't know.
Adam.
Let's go. We can't afford to give him any more time. I've got a bad feeling.
I mean, then there kind of isn't one, Stitch. You're looking for a character who is boring in both design and execution? And I don't think there is one. Hello?
My cooking will make you howl for more. It tastes better than it looks.
Don't you dare, Stitch.
Probably.
I'll base it on that last one.
I need to get more sticky stick insects. Where do I get those? Heck. Gourmet. Okay. So I'll have to craft this eventually, but not yet. Yeah. Yeah, you better say that, Stitch. So, the time has come at last. Indeed. Hugo, I'm sorry I dragged you this far into all of it. Not at all. The Aegis needed to be stopped. I wasn't about to shy away from the task. Stopping Malos is just as much a service to Mor Ardain as it is to Torna. Laura, I feel I must apologize to you as well. Do you ever imagine when we ran into each other in Feltley that we'd end up here? No, I can't say that I did, but don't worry about it. I feel like defeating him is my destiny too. I've met so many people in such a short time, got to know them, seen them laugh and cry, and I've gained friends I'm never going to forget. There are lots of things in this world worth protecting. That's what I'm going to do. Well said. So moving, I think I'm going to sneeze. Adam, not again. I'm serious. We're going to win. How can we not? We have the power of friendship on our side. Absolutely. Of course. And Mithra is one node away from finishing her affinity chart.
Fine. I got your back.
Which is true of Jin as well. And weirdly, they need pretty much the same thing. Technically, Jin just needs to meet characters from the community list rather than getting those community members. But if you finish Mithra's, you will also have finished Jin's, so I count them very similar. Minoth, I just need to make 2 more items. He's done, and I just need to discover 2 more locations, which I believe is pretty much inevitable at this point. This is so pretty. The Hall of Worship. Which is interesting. We haven't really discovered anything with a name even vaguely like that. But it suggests that that Tornans at least used to worship the Titan.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Every Xenoblade game needs its awful location. And here is Torna's. This reminds me very much of Bionis Interior from Xenoblade 1. There we go. Does that put a G in at complete? It does.
Cook it. The time has come when my true strength may be revealed.
Affinity max evade 6. Increases evasion rate by 18% when affinity is at max. He is a very big evasion tank, so that makes sense. But with a nearly 1/3 block rate as well, that is not a bad combination. I didn't say Aegean isn't useful in this game. I just still think he's boring. This is the only area in Torna that feels to me like it exists because they wanted it to have it again. Nothing else feels like it. But at least to me, this feels like they were finishing and they thought, dang, this isn't long enough. And so they made it artificially longer for no reason. Especially these areas, which are basically just gates where you have to fight a bunch of enemies. Enemies which aren't particularly tough. And that's not just because I'm high level. Like, even if you go into this not particularly highly level, you'll probably be minimum level 45 to 50. So level 35 enemies are not really a challenge. Where did I come from? Ugh, so easy to get disoriented as well. Everything looks the same. Plus, there are 2 items that I do want to get here. I'm not sure exactly where they are. They're not in treasure trove.
The suspense is killing
But if I find a treasure trove, I might as well. And on we go. Ew. Ew, that thing just closed like it was alive because it's inside a living thing. Ew.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Ugh. What do I have to do to open? Entirely forget. I think I have to break more of those antibody cores that we saw before. I remember this area in particular being kind of labyrinthine and not particularly fun. Yeah, I think my biggest problem with this area is it takes away all the climactic feeling that you get when you're told, yeah, you're going to be hunting down and fighting Malos. And then you don't do that for a long time.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
Slow down! Round cutter! My friends, put your minds at ease. Poised and ready.
Okie dokie.
I'm all set.
Now we're getting We've made consciously the best
Ready.
Okay, at least a slightly more powerful enemy. It's still not much to write home about. Superb. And now to find my way back. I always remember being a bit more difficult than one would expect. Yeah.
The suspense is killing me.
Who are you? I was hoping you were a unique monster I'd forgotten about, but you're not. You're just a snake thing. That was one of the items I was looking for. The leaden slate piece.
Ah, this is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Richard, are you mad? It would not make a perfect base of operation. There you are, sequestered love.
Follow my lead.
I really don't know what I'd do without you, Torna. Round cutter.
So, you see, here's the thing, Smage. I don't interpret that as a good thing. Not for, you know, a militia. So I've got fire and water. I have ice and wind. Got lightning. Don't have feather. I don't have light. I don't have. Sorry, spell. Wait, I could have. Fire and water, I've got light and dark. I've got ice and wind. I only need stone. And then I've got all 8, and I can get a full burst. Which at this level should be enough to kill this dude. Just gonna get a gravity in there because for some reason I thought I didn't. No, I've got everything. I'm sure of it. Yep, I've got all 8.
It's not over. Not by a long shot.
This is the part I like most.
You know what, Bridget? It should be the part you like most because it's a good part.
I need you up front. Hero blade. Magnificent. It's not over. Not by a long shot. Elemental burst.
Don't expect to recover from this. I shall leave
Gian?
your capable hands beyond.
Magnificent. Obstinate thing. Magnificent. Ice revolution. Elemental burst. How about another round of carnage? Mithra, take over. Magnificent.
You're right, announcer man. Chat is magnificent.
Hidden blade. 100-year wave. Elemental burst. Wash, rinse, repeat. Magnificent. Ice revolution. Elemental burst.
Hey! Jin got the last hit. There was a 1 in 4 chance of that, so I'm very glad it happened.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
The end has come for you.
More of that, please.
Great effort, everyone.
Okay, so he's dead. Another blocked off area.
This is new.
This place will
Oh,
make a
that's also
perfect
blocked
base
off.
of operations.
Oh, you're very large and unpleasant.
The suspense is killing me. Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
I'll protect
You're like
cutter. My friends, put your minds at ease.
God, getting deflected is so frustrating.
Lucky break. Diver combo.
Yeah, still convinced that this area was only added in because they wanted to add an extra bit of playtime.
My preparations are complete. The enemy looks to be You're quite okay. Let's switch. Then Star Slash. Magnificent.
God, there's so many.
Great. If I don't do it, no one will. Just say the word. Got it. I'm on. Super.
No, Stitch, you're premium content.
Magnificent.
I mean, at least it is improving the trust among the blades. What's up here? Ooh, I think there's a... Yeah, there's a little outdoor lookout spot.
Now, this is what it means to be alive.
This is...
Now, this is actually an area I pointed out a long time ago. I thought this was an area you never actually came to. I was wrong.
The suspense is killing me.
I was confusing two different spots.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Or rather, combining two different spots into one. But yeah, you can get a genuinely lovely view of the Aletta region from that. Apart from that, there currently is nothing there. Currently. And that is the fourth and I believe final secret area in the game. There's still one slate piece that I'm worried I've missed. I know there's a second slate piece in here. That's mean. There's no point. I'm still gonna get it. Oh, the slate piece is down here. Okay.
Coming with me, treasure.
So it turns out to have been important after all. And we are, mercifully, close to the end of this. I think there's only one more of those forced fighting games.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige. Spinning wheel! Cover! Heart of thorns!
I feel you.
Let's speed this up! Let me wide open! How about it, wheel? I like the way for me. How about the Geon?
Ah. Bitch, I've been playing a 20-hour game for almost 30 hours. I am not a speedrun. Oh, this guy has elemental weapons. Neat. Fortunately, the 20 levels I have on him should mean that that's not much of an issue. Yep.
Ah, the first rays of the morning sun. And just like that, all the nightmares wash away.
I wonder what's in store for us today.
Where's... Okay, there it is. Skygate, Endless Road. Which is a blatant lie. I can see the end right there.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit.
The Soaring Rostrum. From here you can see the entirety of the Dana Desert, as well as Oresco. And in there is Malos. Malos is close. I can sense him. So this is it then, the final battle. What shall we do? We may never get another chance like this. Yeah. If you go any further, there will be no turning back. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. I cannot express how much I appreciate when a game tells you that you're reaching a point of no return. Your game will be saved before the final battle begins. Not yet. Indeed, you are wise to be cautious. Agreed. This is a battle we simply can't lose. If we're going to confront Malos, we need to be at peak performance. This is your last opportunity to do any side quests or anything like that. However, you can hop over there and explore the back of the Titan. Now, to the best of my knowledge, there's nothing here. But they modeled it and decided that if they'd modeled it, why shouldn't you be able to go there? If I find some cool secret here, I'm going to feel like a fool for saying there's nothing here, but I've certainly never found anything. I don't remember any treasure troves, any collection points, anything at all. It's simply what you would expect to find on the Titan. And frankly, you can hear the music, kind of, sometimes doesn't know where you are. There's also no safe way down. Not all the way down, at least. Although this is the most I've ever survived. I normally die way before this. But yeah, we're off the map. Stitch, it's fine. We're all sus to somebody. I've actually never managed to explore this much. Yo, what? There is something here? I didn't know this. Pepitos are interesting. They are not generally that powerful, but they tend to run away very quickly. However, if you kill them, you get a lot of money for it. And there's 5 of them here. I didn't know this spot existed. I've never succeeded in reaching here. So cool.
Stay alert, everyone. There's no possible future in which I live.
We have to get back to it.
Yeah, they also do that a lot. They knock you on your ass. a one-shot kill. Yes, very, very metal soft. Although they don't seem to be running away, so that behavior might be... I just got up and you knocked me down. That behavior might have changed between the base game and this one. Laura just taking a nap while everyone else is fighting. Now, how do you like being toppled?
We'll do what must be done.
Yeah, instead of money this time, they gave very, very high quality aux chips, aux cores, whatever they're called. But yeah, I did not know that this existed. That's cool. Learn something new every time I play this game. Speaking of which, let's head to Yanchik Harbor, where we should be able to grab one of the last side quests. If I'm correct. Mac will hopefully now be willing to listen to me. Yes, Prince Adam, as a result of steady and unrelenting investigative spy activity of Mac, new info have come to light. From what Mac gather, can still find green barrels even within capital. Shock horror, Mac no. What worry Mac is fact barrels left out in broad daylight. Maybe part of larger operation than first thought. Mac asked Prince Adam to exercise due caution. Dum-dums who buy red pollen orbs, also soon to be on receiving end of Mac's patented backwing slap. We'll inform Prince Adam soon as Mac finds location of Dum-dum dealer. Any pawn who ruin piece of Torna has wrath of Mac to face. We'll make spankings look like least of Dum-dum's worries. Yeah, the quest still isn't complete. There are a few more green barrels in Oresco. There's also a spot I want to go to. In the Dinar region. No, in the Aletta region. Cavern of the Seal. I think we now have all of the slate pieces we need to make the seal.
Alright, remind...
We're missing one. Oh no, I've got it. The lead and slate piece. I was about to be very sad. Wait. Oh, wait. And we've completed the seal. Opening our way through to the tasteless altar.
This is becoming addictive.
I know the drill.
You're coming with me, treasure.
And somehow, there are even green barrels here. This gives us silver chips and gold chips. But hang on, before I open everything, who are you? Excuse me? Hello? This, everybody, is the Napan Half-Sage, the Avatar of Green. What do you think you are doing, breaking my lovely seal? I was so happy stuck in this room. Just me and all this priceless treasure with nobody to interfere. For all eternity! Perhaps this was my fault for including a release mechanism. One can hardly blame adventurers for their curiosity. The only problem is, I now need to procure great volumes of cash to create a new seal. Perhaps I can put the curiosity of these hapless adventurers to good use. Tell me, my friends, have you heard the legends of the Golden Monsters? They are a most special breed of monster, very proud, terribly fierce, unspeakably strong. For a not-so-small payment, I might be willing to tell you where these legendary beasts can be found. Since you were strong enough to break my seal, you must be brave heroes who would relish a legendary battle, yes? Well, what do you say? So, these are 4 special unique monsters. They only appear once their locations have been unlocked from this, and they give huge amounts of money, being golden beasts. I am not going to do all of them. I might do one of them, since it's clear that I'm going to have to do at least one more stream in order to get to as close to 100% as I want to be. I will do one of the golden beasts, which will be next week. They are Carpathia, Gibson, Tlaloc, and Anise. I have only ever beaten the first 2. I tried Anise. It is impossible. Sentinel Carpathia can be found at Feltley Village, Torna. And Herculean Gibson can be found on Rackham Moor, Torna.
You're coming with me, treasure.
And perhaps surprisingly, the half-sage can actually join your community. And you do not need to...
You're coming with me.
You do not need to get all of the golden beasts in order for that to happen. In fact, I don't remember what you need for that.
The suspense is killing me.
I think you just need to buy a bunch of stuff from him.
The suspense is killing me.
How much money do I have now? Not enough, but I can. I can get Tlaloc's location at least. But yeah, that's what's behind those seals.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
And the last barrels we need to break are on the roofs. This time you really do need to go up there. How very odd. There they are on that roof. We've explored this roof before. It almost seems like these have been put out as some sort of bait. But who could or would do such a thing?
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
That's weird. There's nothing in them. Which means... Trom, that timing was both awful and brilliant. Thank you. I should have guessed. It's he! The head of the Chamber of Commerce? Indeed, should have guessed, but far too late for that now. It's the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce. So hero friends were ones laying waste to our precious goods. It really is terrible shame. Funny, I was thinking the same thing. If your goods are so precious to you, why have you been leaving them lying around all over the place? Pretty obvious he's up to some shady business. It's true, Nobu. Hold on, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Adam, you dunce. Tell us why you've been doing this, Marumo. Meh. Marumo was not doing anything wrong. Hazardous substances fetch high price on market. High prices lead to good business. Any merchant worth their salt will live by such principle. So you'll resort to anything as long as you can turn a profit? It's so wrong to have dream worth fighting for? There's no time for taking moral high ground. Says the knock-on spouting drivel about dreams. Oh, please shut mouth. Marumo was speaking in rhetoric. Marumo was quite fond of hero friends, but now friends are enemies, and enemies of Marumo must perish. Yep, Marumo is no longer in our community.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Yeah. We use an effect called Nuclear Blast. I'm pretty sure we done murder. And we get an ultimate Aurora, which is just the coolest thing.
Ultimate Aurora topple.
And for no reason, I'm gonna change.
Your days are numbered. Hayes, deal with it.
Any last words? Ezra? Super.
Keep it going. Lead the rear guard to me, Bridget.
Super. Elemental burst.
Their defense is in
Sir, you didn't need to stand up.
Zero blade. Astound.
Standing up does not benefit you in this situation.
Elemental burst.
Yeah, Trom, that's what makes it fun.
Astound.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Astound.
Ice revolution.
Magnificent.
We're not done yet.
Elemental burst.
This is the part I like most.
Magnificent.
Obstinate thing.
Magnificent.
Ice revolution.
You're right, announcer man. It is quite magnificent.
We're not done yet.
This man is now ground feet.
Magnificent.
I shall leave it in your capable hands.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
I guess there might be things I don't know yet.
Tis but a drop in the vast ocean of possibility.
Yeah, sadly there are more. I forget what elegy is. Or immediate. It's sad. There used to be an Earth, Fire, Wind combo called Volcanic Storm. Wait, it might have been Earth, Fire, Electric. Maybe that's why I'm not getting it. The combat system in this game is just so satisfying that even lengthy fights like this just feel really good. Calcium is nice. Dude, how are there so many of them? Okay. That was a lot of them. Meme? Marumo impressed, really. Even in midst of battle, have been admiring way Hira friends fight. So you finally given up? No, Marumo never give up. Dream of Marumo never come true by giving up. Meh. Now hold on. We have to stop him. He's going to fall and get himself hurt. If he hurts himself, it's his own dumb fault. I know, but still. Don't worry, he won't get far. Not on this scaffolding. I suppose we'll have to track him as carefully as we can then. Yeah? I'm not exactly seeing a path ahead. We could always leave you behind. What? That's not what I... No one is leaving me behind. So yeah, all those times I went this way when it was unnecessary was practice. I wasn't just lost and confused, I was preparing. I think he's on the... I think he followed this part of it. In fact, I believe if you cross over, there's not much to do, actually. Well, not much to... There's nowhere much to go. That's it. Words. We all know just how passionate you are about your work, Marumo. Tell us about this dream of yours. It must be something very special if you're willing to go to such lengths. The shopping ward. It everything to Marumo. Dream of Marumo is to turn it into biggest trade center in Ulrest. Better even than Pyrithium Trade Guild. And to achieve that dream, you'd enter into all sorts of shady deals, no matter what anyone thinks of you. Marumo need money to make dream come true. It's not question of right or wrong, it's necessity. Save it, Marumo, you preaching to wrong crowd. That's a hell of a jump for an Uppan. It not matter how beautiful your dream is, underhanded methods never result in good outcome. Who you to lecture Marumo? You not my mama Uppan. Takes off mask. Actually, I am. Sadly, not worth effort to tell name to dum-dums like Marumo. Get ready for spankings. Hold on, Mac. What? Why? You said it yourself. If you want to claim the moral high ground, you can't take justice into your own hands. I think even the villain of the piece understands this now, don't you, Marumo? Adam, we murdered 20 people to get here. Stop. Marumo betrayed hero friends. Not deserve your sympathy. Marumo know what Marumo did was wrong, okay? Only choice now is to pay with own life. Meh! Boss! What are you doing up there? It's dangerous. Meh? Boss angry because Popolo ate boss's share of fluffy potatoes? Popolo never do it again. Swear on life. I don't know what on Ulrest compelled you to do this, but we all owe our lives to you. Let us help you for once, you silly oaf. We're always here when you need a shoulder to lean on. We'll overlook your misdemeanors this time, Marumo. You can start over with a clean slate. My man has been crafting like an entire drug empire. I don't think you can just, ignore this. Meh? But why? You want to become a successful entrepreneur. Just keep it above board this time, okay? That can be your atonement. By all accounts, it won't be easy. But whatever trials lie ahead for you, just remember that the one most important thing. Remember that you're not alone. Oh, Prince Adam. Marumo is very sorry. Mac, you know those red pollen orbs we seized? We just happened to find them lying around, didn't we? Prince Adam, you too soft on dum-dums. Softer than fluffy potato mash. But Mac understand. Justice of Lord Adam is justice of Mac too. Mac take full responsibility of Dum-Dum Marumo, and make sure he backwinged into reputable trade spawn. Meh? Mac do what?
Thank you.
Marumo joins us again.
Thank you.
As does Mac and...
You didn't have to, but thanks.
Popolo, the chairman secretary. I didn't know who that was. Now, I can tell you with some
Always
certainty
happy to put a smile on people's faces.
that there are some community characters that I've just straight up missed. And they're not showing up on our list. But if we find them, they'll join Chop Chop. I say that with certainty, or at least with some confidence. Interesting, Greg. I haven't played a lot of Lego games, so I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. But that is very interesting. Hi, Piper. Thanks for helping Chairman Marumo. I think a lot has happened that I don't know about, but I'm not going to ask. From here on out, I promise to do everything I can to support you. That's all I can offer in return for your help. No matter what happened in the past, if Chairman Marumo is in debt to someone, then I am too.
Thanks for that.
But Greg, you're already fantastic. You don't need to get better. Chairman Marumo's always busting a gut for us merchants. He's someone we can really count on, but it was a real shame about that business with the Polynorms. A real nasty business it was too. Since you set things straight, he's reflected on his mistakes. He's ready to get back to what he's best at. In the long run, I think it'll really have a revitalizing effect on the merchants here. That's my feeling. That's good for him, good for me, for everyone. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you guys. Well, as much as I'd like to, I can't chat with you all day. Back to work for me. Drop by anytime. I'll give you a discount. Not a real discount, a sort of discount of the heart. Yes, you'll always have a warm welcome from me and everyone in the Formite shopping ward. So a bunch of people from the shopping district are also ready to support you because you helped someone they care about. I don't know the details, but it seems our Chairman Marumo really owes you a lot big time. Who ever heard of such accomplished youngsters? Oh, I'm all fired up. I've got a lot of pep left in me. You should let me join your traveling band. Ah ha ha ha. I may be getting on in years, but I'm as feisty as they come. I could take any one of you with my bare hands. But you don't have bare hands.
Thanks for that.
And I just want to grab this. There's a side quest over here. At least I saw it on my map. Yes! This is an important one. We are going to end up doing this next stream, because it turns out there is going to be a next stream of this. But let's quickly chat to Marina. I'm assuming you're talking about launching the rockets, Mage? Because in that case, I'm very glad. Dearie me, what am I to do? Are you okay? Laura? And Prince Adam and Emperor Hugo. Finally someone knows who he is. If it pleases your lordships, do you have a moment to listen? Of course. My daughter Freya is very sick. The Queen offered us a place on his Titan ship, but she's too frail for a sea voyage. Neat, Mage, that's progress. She would not even survive the journey to the harbor. Fred said we could take refuge in that doodah he's had built in the basement of the inn, but with so many people and such stale air, it's not the place for my Freya. Yeah, Josh, story finish next week. I'm at my wit's end. I want to do what's best for her, but staying here gets more dangerous every day. That is indeed a predicament. Leave it to us. We'll take care of this somehow, as soon as I can actually think of something. It's in the nature of a parent to want to do best by their child. Freya, we made it! We made it! Made what? Medicine, silly. Medicine to cure you. We worked really, really hard. We collected 100 Dana Weta and squeezed 1 drop of juice out of each one to make the medicine. What's a Dana Weta? It's a super rare insect from the Dana Desert, which is why this kid wanted to make a machine that attracted insects. It was all because he wanted to help cure his friend. A bug! I hate bugs. But if you drink Marcus's medicine, you'll be able to come play outside with us. So you gotta drink, Freya. Okay. It's just squeezed bug. I don't think that's medicine. Ugh. Yikes! Freya barfed. Was it that gross? They're good kids. They're always looking out for my Freya. Is there really nothing we can do? There may be something. My journal tells of dragon incense, an Orion panacea that can cure any ailment. It apparently saved their queen from an incurable disease. I too have heard of this. Why didn't we go looking for it? It seems to be the best course of action. Your lordships. Traveling to Araya is too great a burden. I couldn't ask it of you. That is sadly true. We cannot so readily abandon our business with Malos. No, I understand. But fortunately, we have allies whose aid we can call upon. Let's head back to Aletta and speak with Vronka. Vronka was the lieutenant who we got extra soldiers for. Excellent idea, Adam. I'm sure there are loads of people in the Resistance who can lend a hand. Yeah, that quest, getting more people for the Resistance, is a precondition for this quest, which is quite cool. Shall we go then? Marina, we might be gone a while, but I promise we'll do what we can to help. You can rely on us. Thank you so much.
We shall handle it.
Ooh, Jin has met... So we've met everybody from the community.
In the kitchen, all that I am, I lay in your hands, Laura.
Not everybody has joined, but we've met, well, 88. There are technically 89 community members. He got Affinity Max Attack 6, which is so much better than 1. One last thing I want to do before I finish up stream. Please tell me I'm right about this. I want to go to Hyper Village. I want to speak to the Monster Granny, because I think I've beaten every unique monster in the game, apart from the Golden Beasts, which don't count. Damn it, I missed one? I'm gonna have to find out who this is so we can beat it on Wednesday. Anyway, yeah. That is where I will be ending stream today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I love this game. Yes, there was more of it than I expected in today's stream, but I still love it. And I don't mind playing more of it. Nobu also cute. Who shall we raid? Let's take a look. Dan's live, Barry's live, Dither's live, a lot of people live. Here's someone who I don't think I've rated before. Lime, did you just arrive? Because that's honestly quite funny. Yeah, so This is a Canadian dragon, who I only found out about because of their name. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I've never raided them before, but from what I've seen, they seem quite nice. They're currently playing Dead Space, which I think a remake came out recently, or something like that. And yeah, let's go give them some love. My next stream will be Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Time, if my internet holds up, where I will be continuing Spiritfarer. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 returns on Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern Time for what will definitely be the finale. Because I don't know if there's even 3 hours of content left, but we can definitely finish it next stream, and I really love the ending of this game. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all around in future streams. I hope you have a wonderful evening, or whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, have a good one, everybody. Ciao.